Hi guys, it's Mary from Glimpse and Beyond. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Okay, had a question. I said in a video, like 2 weeks ago or last week. It could have been last week. I'm not sure which. Wow, that light's bright. Sorry. It's natural, so I can't do anything about it. I apparently... Yeah, okay, now I know what I'm saying, because someone had asked me to do a video deep dive about things that didn't happen, because lately, if I ask about certain things or events, they're like, it didn't happen. And I'm like, what? Right? All right. I'm sorry, guys, I'm freezing up here. What I mean by that, for example, I was going to look into the Salem witch trials. You know, the stuff we all learned about in school. You guys know, right? Supposedly took place in the 1600s. So I'm like, let's go. I can't. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm used to getting, like, it's above my pay grade now. They've given me the busy signal a couple of times, which is freaking hysterical. But I'm like, that interests me to no end, because I'm like, They're like, that didn't happen. So I'm like, are we on a different timeline? And they're like, yeah, that one's above my pay grade. So I'm like, okay, all right, because, like, that's understandable to me. Okay, I hope you guys get this. So I'm like, is it on a timeline that I've existed on before? And they're like, it didn't happen. So I'm like, that interests me, you guys. That interests me a whole lot. So then I'm like, this is super interesting. Let me ask about something else. All right. And I'm trying to ask about something that I learned in history, let's say. I used to love history, but I loved it because I wanted to hear what was spewing forth. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense with you guys. So I was like, okay, so Salem didn't happen. Which is weird because I still won't step foot in that town in Massachusetts, which is weird to me. But okay, I'm going with it for right now. So my mom had loved Thomas Jefferson, like loved him. Like we had to go to, what's it called? Place in Virginia. When I think of it, it'll spew forth from my mouth. I apologize. Anyways, we went there a lot. It's like a very historic place, and they have all these preserved homes. Well, not Williams. Could have been Williamsburg. Okay, I'll go with it. Was Williamsburg, Virginia. They have all these historic houses. It's kind of like a museum, kind of not. Mind you, I was 7, so this was in the 70s. Anyways, my mom always swore that she was a maid for Thomas Jefferson. So they have the Monticello up. So I was just asking my guys, I'm like, so my mom, Monticello, thoughts? They're like, it didn't happen. I'm like, okay, so my mom wasn't. And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, Thomas Jefferson. They're like, not at all what you've been led to believe. That wasn't a total didn't happen. Not at all what you've been led to believe. She brought me to, hey, wow, YouTube, all right, 1776, we signed the Declaration of Independence. Like, it didn't happen like that. And I was like, oh, things are getting interesting, you guys, because I really don't know. I can't deep dive much further right now, but we're gonna coming up here. So I'm like, that interesting, right? So I go a totally different course and do like alternative things. All right, so I'm asking about things I've seen in a 1950s encyclopedia that actually show Earth just being on a sheet of paper. I hope you guys get what I'm saying, but like, it's flat. There's videos about it. Look it up. So I'm like, is Earth flat? Yes. Okay, so I get that, but everything else is like, that's not how it happened. that's super interesting to me. So I'm like, all right, pyramids of Egypt. They're like, no, that's not how it happened. And I'm like, oh, this is getting good, you guys. Hang on. Just hang on. Once the events happen and I'm let in and I remember, this is gonna get exciting. All right? All right, you guys. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Thanks.